Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. It is hosted by our friend Patti at Life with Patti. You can go over and see what she has posted. And there are several people that has joined in this collaboration. And it is amazing the difference in everybody else's what they do on their journals. It's such a great idea, and like I've told you before, I've tried my best to keep it where it will be something that the family would want someday. So I am playing catch up. You know, I've been on my trip and I got home. I did 1 page on one of the collabs and 2-page spread on the other. So I'm going to take this camera down and show you what I did. First off, here is the outside of my journal. And you'll see I'm just going to scroll through here. You can go back and watch each video that I did and know why I did what I did. So different than I've ever done before. This was week 11. The assignment was green. This was a 2-page that I did, and this is green. You see, this is just copy paper. I took my watercolors and painted with green, just smeared all over, made the little lines all over. And then I had these little stick-on letters, so I made my childhood home, made me some little hearts here. Now this right here, that's the backyard where I lived my whole life. That's one view going out to the back of it. This was a acre lot. And right here is the side part. If you look over to the right of that right tree, back in that yard over there, that's my home now. This picture is a little bit blurry, but I still wanted to include it. That is my daddy in his garden. And you notice the house is green also. They must have loved green. I like green too. And then I wanted to continue with the green. Well, I found this one. I think it was in a PG&E bill or something. I'd cut that out earlier and I thought that's pretty cute. My next green right here, this was my first great grandson. I dug in my album and was looking for green. I think he might be 10. He's close to 10, you guys. I'm having a hard time keeping up with ages around here. 9 or 10, okay? And the last picture for my green is, this was 2000, you see right here, 2009. So a few years ago. That is my niece and myself. And every other year when we go to Oklahoma, we celebrate our birthdays together. Hers is the 26th and mine's the 29th of June. And we're usually back to our family reunion. And if you can see real close, we have a cousin that did live in Hawaii. And see those little leis? They're made out of dollar bills. And it was green. So I thought that would be appropriate. I hope she won't kill me for choosing this picture. Tina is a wonderful photographer. Let's see, right here. I wrote, see our leis, week 11. Okay, I had skipped a page and did 1 page on it. So I doubled back, since it's my book. I just wrote it. And this is week 12. It's called Circles. Well, you see, I drew circles. None of them's perfect, but I drew all the circles. Then I took the bottom of it and did the other part of it to make it a smaller circle. That is representing a wedding ring quilt. Then I colored it. I mean, it's so crude, you guys. I know we have so many wonderful crafters in our group, but this represents a wedding ring quilt. When I first got married to my first husband. He had a quilt, a wedding ring quilt that his mother had made, and he'd brought it. We had it. And we had that for years. And then, of course, when we got a divorce, I think I gave it to my son, and I'm not even sure. Maybe he kept it. I can't even tell you. But it always reminded me of that. And the wedding ring quilts are very beautiful. You see all those rings. And then I'm going to zero in on here. This, first off, I thought about posting just rings, different couples' rings at weddings, and I couldn't find enough. So this was at my granddaughter Rochelle's wedding. Do you remember? She's the one I was at her house last week, and she showed us all those wonderful ways to make things, and her family and the music and all. This was on her wedding day, and we took a picture. This is her, the new bride. This is Rochelle, my granddaughter. This is Gail, her mama, and me. We all have our rings on, and you can see our hands. Mine's probably even more weathered today than it was then. That was, what, 12 years ago? Let's hold it out here and see. Yep, you can see. It's a lot older, a lot of marks on it. I set the camera back up a little different, and I can't see what I'm doing here. So I hope you enjoyed that today. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a really special video. I'm excited about it. The one that I've been telling you about with Josh in North Dakota, giving us lots of advice for being a multi-parent. Subscribe, comment, and share. Go and check and see what everyone else has posted on their Artisan journal. It's been very interesting. Every one of them is so different. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. That's it. God bless you all. I pray God just blesses you today. May the light of Jesus shine through your heart, and so.